Hey, what's up guys? This is PokerXpress, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
Raises with the jacks under the gun to 25K. And Heath has sixes behind him. Folds those sixes. Joseph Simonich calls on the button with the King-9. Tom Vogelsang in the small blind. Vogelsong, I should say, as he pronounced his name for us late yesterday. Makes the call.
You're mispronouncing Tom then, too. You gotta do it in his accent. It sounds a lot cooler. Tom.
How about this? King, Queen, 9. Top 2 pair for Charlie Carroll. Bottom 2 pair for Tom Vogelsong. And top and bottom for Joseph Simonich. Jonas with jacks and the gut shot. Action on Joseph with those kings and nines. Sees a lead from the small blind with 2 calls. He's thinking, what is going on here? 2 hearts on the flop. No hearts in anybody's hand.
Cool.
No respect, Vogelsong says.
All 4 hands in that weird spot between wanting to protect their hand and wondering if they're beat already. Jack 10 could be in any of these players' hands, so even the top 2 is not completely sure of the value of his hand right now.
The turn is the 8 of clubs.
With 175,000.
Tom putting out a much heftier bet, trying to thin this field a little bit.
The 1 player who's drawing dead leads for 175K.
Fold.
Carroll calls. Now it's time to fold the jacks.
Be a really cool spot for the jacks to just put in a massive raise.
Yeah, so true.
It's like, you guys probably don't have Jack 10,
right,
so.
Right.
By really cool, I mean somewhat suicidal play, but always rooting for
Into
it.
3 players.
Yeah.
Great entertainment. Nice lay down there
Heads up.
by Joseph.
Understatement. With the 2 hearts on the board too, just to be able to fold top and bottom like that.
Sure.
5 of diamonds on the river.
I mean, that's fine.
$600K in the pot. Vogelsong reaches for chips again.
That's 450,000.
It's 450K.
Call.
The call from Carroll.
2-9.
He'll show the better two pair. The sigh of relief from Joseph, who made the excellent laydown with the kings and nines.
Lost the vicious 10s.
Sorry, call the 11.
Well, he does flat. The dealer announces raise. Guillaume's like, no, I'm flatting. Trying to let Taylor do something. And look at this. Taylor's thinking about doing something. George has raised. Guillaume's flat. And is Taylor going to take the bait? It looks like he is. Ah, he's a bit suspicious. Just flats. Guillaume was getting excited there.
That's quite funny, isn't it? No, I didn't raise.
And Marcus then with 9-3 suited in the big blind. A great price here. 6 million more. He doesn't want to go four-way. In ICM consideration at stake here. We can see George probably thinks he's got the best of it against these two flats, but he's in a world of hurt against Guillaume's pocket kings. Well, a Queen Jack 8 flops, so Taylor makes top two, George top pair, and Guillaume with the overpair. So this is as action as the flops get.
That is 15 million.
No player with a spade though. I think George has bet 15. I imagine Guillaume just flats here. I want to over-rep your hand by raising here. Have to be somewhat concerned about Taylor behind on this board texture.
He does just make the call now. How is Taylor going to play this draw heavy board with bottom two pair?
Right, once he calls, there's 90 million in there. And these guys have 200 and 140 behind. Yeah, I don't mind this at all, Simon. He's flatting. See it in position.
Yeah, he'd love to see
a lot of
brick.
safe turn cards. And that's one of them.
That's a very safe card.
Now, well, George checks it. Guillaume surely has to bet here. 90 in the middle. It's a good check from George there.
Check.
Wow. Oh, I see Taylor betting here. I see George calling, and I see Guillaume going all in over the top.
Bet is 40 million. Call.
Surely Willem is in a spot here where he's going to have to make this play.
Well, yeah, he's only got, once he puts the 41 in, he's only got 100 million back, and there's over 200 in the pot. So it's decision time for him. He's not loving the spot because the board's kind of coordinated, and it has gone call on the flop, and then Taylor has bet the turn when he could have checked back and seen a card, and the original opener has then called that bet. I think he knows George doesn't have better than him, so he's just worried about Taylor. Well, Taylor's just so active. No way. Oh my word.
That's, I'll tell you what, if that's a perfect read, that's astonishing.
Well, he just doesn't think Taylor bets a worse one pair on the turn. Obviously doesn't give him credit for bluffing on the turn.
Hands up,
Wow.
It's probably going to go check bet call.
Yeah, George hasn't got the same read of Taylor's turn bet. He's just looking at the sheer aggression Taylor's shown. Wow, there's a pot-sized bet back. How much does Taylor go for? He's up against, kind of hangs up against here. What's that, 85?
65, I think. Or 75.
70,
He's betting an amount that he wants to get called.
Oh, that is some fold. With the kings.
Yeah, he's made the call, and I'll tell you what, Gwilym is going to be absolutely delighted with his fold on the turn.
Huge pot for Taylor, catapults all the way up into the 600 million club. But yeah, I want to see Guillaume's face when he saw that Jack 8. He's going to pat himself on the back.
If you enjoy our videos and would like to see more,
actually
make
on Liam,
sure
but
to check
I'm
out the
gonna chat with
links
Rob at
in
the
the
moment.
description. Also, make sure to comment
No.
below what
The
you
rule
would
of the
like to
game is
see
if you own a
next, and
casino,
we will work on your
They
ideas
wait for
as
you to have
soon
a
as
chat
possible.
before they disturb you to play the hand. And I think that's the way it should be.
Leon has still never yet had the clock called on him in this casino, and you know, some would say it's an amazing coincidence.
7 raise 1,000. 8 call. 1 less.
Cool 1K. I feel like Stefan was making this play to about 12 to 1400 earlier in the night. He's kind of dialed down his raise sizes.
Yeah, maybe, especially with the, well, this is a really interesting hand actually. Look at this, we've got Action on over. Ankin, top 2, Stefan, open-ender, Ronnie, the nut flush draw.
Check.
This could be a big pot. But you're right, he's, I think probably accepted that he's better off playing these hands multi-way for a smaller amount than trying to thin the field, because it just doesn't work.
The isolation.
Yeah,
And
it's
he's
just, you're going to go
picked off
multi-way.
by
So,
Sam, and yeah.
so just, yeah, play good hands that do well multi-way, and the smaller you make it, the easier it is to score 3-bets.
Usually raise 4,200.
Good raise by Ankin, right? He's got a bunch
Yeah.
of 2 people behind him.
Four-way pot. There's a good chance Pre-Pot Razor has an ace himself. A lot of bad cards.
Does Ronnie just totally ship his hand by just flat calling here, or?
No, he could be calling with other draws as well, but also, you know, ace X, some other like 2-pair combo even, ace 6, 9-6.
Once you've decided you're not really interested in trying to take the lead and push others out with the king high flush draw, I mean, you basically want as many people in as possible.
Exactly. When you make your hand, you make the nuts.
So I mean, raising would be rather insane.
I mean, raising's good if he thinks Ankin's raising with a hand that might fold. I don't know how much he's been watching the stream. If he has, he'd know that's not really the case.
Here we go. What's the gin card? I guess it's you know, 5 of clubs.
Of course.
Does give Ronnie a... Oh no, I thought to give Ronnie a pair. Doesn't give Ronnie a pair. He's got king 3 of clubs, not king 4.
It almost gives Ankin a chance to put these guys out of the pot.
Yeah. Thing is, he doesn't want to lose the action against what he perceives might be Stefan's, you know, ace king, ace queen, ace jack, something like that. At the same time, he's got to be worried about what Ronnie was pulling with. And of course, you asked before, you know, what hands Ronnie could have. He could be trapping with hands like sets as well, when he does cold call these raises.
If Ronnie does call here, I think Stefan gets priced in. Now that he's fold, neither of them are priced.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Ankin only had 11,000 back, so once he bet out, they were
I mean,
both.
Alexi used full bluffs. Yeah, you've lost your head there, Gerald.
Very peculiar fold again. Like 99.9% sure the graphics are not wrong. Javier in the hijack, ace king. Raising up Josh with 9s on the button. Flicks in the call. Alexia jumps in from the small arm with the 8-9. Webster with 6-7 off in the big blind. Closing the action to take it 4-way. Five, 6, 7 flop. Alexi flopping the straight. Webster flopping at top 2. The other 2 missing, but Josh, of course, with missing with an overpair and a gut shot. And, what we're going to see here, Midi. I mean, we assume Javier checks. Josh was going to bet this, right?
What we're going to say here, James, is no justice whatsoever. The man has made a very loose, very gambly call from the small blind with 8-9 off. He's going to flop the nuts against 2 pair and an overpair. He's probably going to double up. We can't double up, but he's going to win, he's going to win a big pot.
It's just flat called here. We know Webster's going to jam. And then what is? I think he might double it, right? I mean, Joshua's going to jam, right?
Joshua's going to, yeah, I mean, Webster's going to jam here, right? For
Webster's gonna jam,
260.
and he's
Joshua's got a call at least.
right.
Because he should be against, like, some sort of draw, some sort of... Yeah, this
This
is...
would be a huge pot.
All in.
Where is the jam? And I feel like Joshua's just going to jam. We know Alexei he's in there so wide.
Yeah, you just need to clean it up, don't you, right? You got to think that, like, yep.
It's the all in. Alexei
Yeah.
won't believe his luck. He's
Yeah.
flopped the nuts.
I was going to
double check.
have another look at you, mate. Yep, see what I got. Oh, he's still
Okay.
gonna have a think. Oh, one chip. Have to call, eh?
Yeah, it's coming over. Jesus. The goal from Josh. He can, of course, still catch an 8 for a chop. Or some
That
sort of
becomes
equal house.
9-7.
Yeah. Webster needs a 7 or 6.
9. 9.
Oh, you lose.
8.
Oh.
Now is a... it's going to be a chop. Webster's obviously still looking for a 6 or 7 for the house.
Looks like a 9 for us. Everyone chops
9
up.
for everyone's chop, yeah. that'd be-
No one deserves to win this hand.
Clevis.
Deuce on the end. Webster taps the table. He'll be off. I'm sure he's not done in this tournament yet, maybe. A regular in the super high roller scene.
He's been crushing here as well. Was it Roswell did well? And here as well?
So, yeah, I think...